Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we get into your love forecast for the second half of September, I just had a quick announcement. So if you want to go ahead and fast forward to the actual reading itself, I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. All right, guys, so I just wanted to go ahead and introduce a couple of items that I've received from Conscious Items. I don't know whether or not you guys follow me on Instagram or have seen some of the announcements that I've had on the community tab here on YouTube, but I am a Conscious Items ambassador, which basically means that I'm able to offer you guys an affiliate link where you can get some discounted prices for really some amazing items that they do have on their website. These are a couple of them that they were nice enough to gift me to be able to share with you guys. So the very first one, and as you can see here, they're all boxed up really nice. It always reminds me of that whole Tiffany box type style, similar colors, right? And so this particular one that they sent me is the Virgo Bracelet Set, I believe. And of course, it's available in all zodiacs. I am a Virgo, so this is the one that I requested. So let's take a look at it together. I actually haven't looked in the box just yet. And let's go ahead and see what's in here. So it comes along with the information card, and it tells you particular stones, crystals that are for your particular zodiac sign, which is really cool. And it does say wear your, in my case, Virgo bracelet to support you during stressful work days. It helps to prevent overanalyzing and encourages creative freedom. Place your Virgo birthstone and crystals in a crystal grid to amplify their energy, especially if in the shape of the constellation of Virgo. Meditate with the stones to connect with them on a deeper level. So as you guys can hopefully see this, it's got Amazonite, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, lapis lazuli, or lapis lazuli. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. Smoky quartz, black tourmaline, unakite, which I'm not familiar with, and then clear quartz. So that's what's included here, I believe. So let's go ahead and take a look. And everything, as I've mentioned, it's packaged up really nice. So in this silk bag, ooh, how pretty is that? Okay, and actually these bracelets here are also from Conscious Items before I was an ambassador. So this is just something that I really enjoyed from them, and so I ended up purchasing it. And so this is the Virgo bracelet. That's beautiful. And then it comes with the little Virgo pendant, or the, what do you call these things? The charm. There you go. Not pendant. And then I'm assuming what's in this bag are the crystals and stones that have been described in the card. Yeah, look at that. So there it is. You know, it comes with all of the stones described, and then you guys can, you know, read about it for your own particular birthstone and zodiac. So I really love that. Okay, so that's coming through for the very first item that they were able to share with me. And then this one right here, I actually took a peek, so it's, I love it. So this one, it's the Holistic Healing Ultimate Bracelet Stack, and it says, journey into a world of divine spirituality with this beautiful bracelet set. A bracelet stack that is the treasure of centuries. It is power-packed with the four most soothing and dazzling crystals for women: aquamarine, rose quartz, amethyst, and rhodonite. This infinitely divine combination will heal your soul, body, heart, and mind. And how to use it: wear this bracelet stack either with all the bracelets together or just the one that you are most drawn to on your right arm to enhance grounding and shielding from all the things that don't serve you. You can also wear it on your left arm to receive healing and light on all levels. I love it. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Look at that. How pretty is that? Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So I'll probably experiment with it, maybe have it on one arm one day and then just maybe separate them or wear one individually. But yeah, that's beautiful. So this one's called the Ultimate Bracelet Stack. And I'll go ahead and include their website down below, of course, in the description box, along with my affiliate link. And you can always visit their website. And when it's time for you to check out, my discount code is Celestial15. So that automatically gives you 15% off of any of their products. And again, I've really was a customer way before I was an affiliate with Conscious Items, and I absolutely love all their stuff. So hopefully, if this is something that you're into, and if you really enjoy browsing through their website, you'll be able to, I'm sure, find something there that you really enjoy, something that you could use. They've got great jewelry. They've got the lamps, and I recently introduced it on my Instagram page. You guys might have also seen it on the community tab for their curative lamp, which I absolutely love as well. They've got all sorts of lamps. Some of them are for health purposes. They also have an abundance one, and there's so many different kinds of items that you can shop for on their website. So feel free to check it out. And again, don't forget to use my discount code and affiliate link to be able to help you out when it comes to checking out and have a little bit of savings through some of the products that you end up gravitating towards. All right, guys, so that's it as far as the announcement for Conscious Items. So let's get into your love forecast for the second half of September. Welcome, Aquarius. So let's get into your love reading here, guys, for the second half of September from the 16th all the way through the 30th. And it is general as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading and take from it what makes sense for you as always. So I was guided this time around, guys, to start things off by taking a look at some of the challenges that some of you guys might be going through. And then we'll, of course, take a look at a more positive energy as the reading unfolds. But I thought it's really important to start things off by peeling back the layers of what might be going on, what might be challenging the partnership at this point in time, Aquarius. So I'll be using these three decks to get things started for you. My Shadows and Secrets deck, the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon, and the Issues deck by Fire Witch Tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and begin and see what's going on, some of the challenges that you might be going through with your person. I might grab a couple of scenarios from these three decks here for the collective. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius as we prepare for the second half of September. What's a challenge that you are going through in your relationship? And some of the challenges through the people that you are encountering. This could be an ex, this could be a current partner that you might be struggling with at this time when it comes to the partnership. So let's see. Okay, so we're starting off with the dragon. So it does say fiery, hot temperament, spews out hurtful words during confrontations and arguments, scare tactics, seldom gives true love. Okay, so all of these things could, of course, be a challenge. Let's grab a card from the Twin Flame Shadows. And of course, you do not have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That is just the name of the deck. But of course, there are those who are a part of the collective that feel that you are a part of a Twin Flame journey. So let's take a look and see what is coming forward from this deck here. We do have this superficial card coming forward. So that could also be a part of the reason why you might be going through some challenges. So let's grab a specific issue. So somebody could have a temper here. They say very hurtful things. You could, for some of you, be arguing about the fact that this person doesn't really want to get too serious in the relationship. They're not really wanting to dig deep into the commitment. Okay, that could be a problem. Let's go ahead and grab one card from the Issues deck here for Aquarius. And we have no time. Never has time for you. Always in a rush. Always in a hurry. Okay, so this is somebody that they could be very elusive. They could be spending time with other people. If they're not able to dedicate that time and energy to you, then that very well could be going to someone else. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's up with that. Let me start things off with my TANIELU tarot deck here to uncover some issues for you, Aquarius. I was going to grab a couple of scenarios, but I feel that that might be the story here this time, you know, entering into the second half of the month. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at some other energies here for the collective. We do have the Page of Wands coming forward here. So this person, they tend to sometimes be distracted by other things, other people. That's why they may not have time for you. You know, we also have the King of Swords coming through here. Now, some of you guys could either be dealing with a fire energy, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Swords in tarot represent air energy. The King of Swords, however, representing Aquarius specifically, intellectual power, as we can see right there. Now, the King of Swords, of course, every king in tarot, they've got very positive qualities to them, and the King of Swords is no exception. You know, they can be very loyal in a partnership. However, if there is a question in their loyalty, they can also be very cold in the heart space, where they're not tapped into their emotions. So Divine Feminine, if you happen to be cross-watching, for example, for a masculine representing Aquarius, you could be dealing with some of these issues, you know, if they're not really investing their time fully because they're spending time with other people, or they could be, for example, dedicating their time and energy to their career, to work, and not making time for the relationship. They could also, as we can see, have a very fiery, hot temperament. They say very hurtful things to you. You guys might have been arguing, fighting, you know, and as we can see there, scare tactics seldom gives true love. All right, so that's an issue. Now, Divine Feminine, you are coming in as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is such a beautiful energy in and of itself, too. Very calm, very intuitive, very compassionate. You're very open to loving your masculine, but it might be one of those situations where they're not so much tapped into that vibe, you know, especially if they are being distracted, for example, by other people. Okay, so if you happen to be wanting to manifest this partnership, especially if you guys are struggling right now, you know, one person doesn't want to commit, they're spending time with other people, and maybe you're really wanting to focus more so on each other than the connection, you know. So Divine Feminine, if, let's just say, you're dealing with a masculine who's not ready to take things to the next level, and they're not making time for you, and all you're really wanting to focus on is either rekindling the relationship or just moving to the next level of the relationship. If that's not happening, that right there could be telling us, you know, that there's an issue here. Some of you guys might be in separation. There's this past energy with that Six of Cups. Some of you might have known each other for a very long time. Maybe you grew up together. Childhood sweethearts, possible for some of you. There's this very youthful spirit about that card. And clearly I feel there was love here, or there could still be love here, but somebody for some reason is just not ready to dig too deep into this love connection. Not right now anyway. It might change later on down the line. There's somebody here who is wanting a reunion, wanting to get past some of the issues that you guys have been struggling through. And here are the issues that we do see. So if you relate to this one, Six of Swords, calmer waters, it really is about transitioning away from the challenges to be able to make time for each other, you know, and not so much focusing on other people outside of the connection. I just have a feeling here that some of you, if you relate to this, that's exactly what's happening. And I really do love how we've got the star coming through, and it's so significant for an Aquarius reading because the star represents just that, your own Aquarius energy. Unless, of course, you are cross-watching for an Aquarian. So it could very well be that your Aquarius person, if it's not you, they're being guided back to you, or there's this need to really focus on a particular journey when it comes to this connection. It could very well be, if you're in separation from one another, that they will be led back to you. And then we do have the Seven of Pentacles. Whoever is not fully invested, whoever is not quite being loyal to the partnership or not fully committed, it's going to take time for that aspect of things to be able to surface. And as we can see here, you just got to wait and see how this goes. Because if they are really wanting things to move forward, then they're going to have to put in the work to make that happen. All right, so that's our opening message here for Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see what else we can learn through some of the other decks that I was guided to use here. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and grab a card from my dating scene oracle here. So whether you're single, whether you are dating but going through some struggles, let's see what's up. Or you're just guided to this reading, but things are going great in your life, which I hope it is. So let's grab one from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Look at this. We have, for life, let's grow old together, life partners. All right, I absolutely love that. The card after that one is Soulmates. Okay, so that looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab a card from my Sunshine and Rainbows deck here. So this is a more uplifting deck rather than the Shadows and Secrets one. It's a very opposite energy. And so far we have some really nice cards coming forward there for Aquarius. All right, so we have the Stewardess. For some of you, if that makes sense, maybe that's your occupation. It does say divine feminine air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, and of course Aquarius. So there's something specific here for some of my feminines, and it does say will support their partner in their goals and dreams, adventurous, loves to travel, fun-loving, nature, will always take care of your needs, and nurturing companion. All right, so this is coming through for my divine feminine Aquarians. All right, so take that if it makes sense. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my tarot teacher. This is the revised edition. So this is for those who are wanting to learn how to read tarot for yourselves. I made it super easy, guys, in that it's got all of the verbiage in the upright interpretation as well as the reversed interpretation. So if you're interested in this particular deck, of course, that link is down below for my deck shop, as well as the action buttons that we've added at the end of each video. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. So Divine Feminine, what you're looking for is your life partner, your soulmate, somebody who will be with you through thick and thin, who will support you through life's ups and downs. I really love this. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles here. And this is a card of equality. This is a card of being able to give as much as you receive from your partner. And if you guys are meant to be life partners and together to the end, you know, let's grow old together, then this is the type of vibe that you guys have to be able to give to one another equally. So I really like that. Let's see what else. Look at this one, guys. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Why is that significant? Because this is about moving on and walking away from relationships that don't offer you that equality. You know, you should know in your heart of hearts if somebody's just not investing in the way that you'd like. Okay. So it's time to walk away from those types of partnerships in order, look at this, to be able to find that Two of Cups. It's beautiful. Okay, so this right here represents that soulmate vibe right there that we do see. The fact that you guys are so compatible that it can withstand the test of time, where you really have the potential to be life partners. Some of you could also be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart too. Now, if you have yet to find this, or you're thinking about walking away from a partnership because it just doesn't check all the boxes, some of you guys might need to spend time on your own to be able to figure all of this out. It could be my feminines who need to be able to contemplate and really think things through. and loving this, how we've got the Ace of Cups. So what I feel here for those of you who might be single or ready for a new love to come in, here it is. This is a very deep connection. For some of you, it could represent a new relationship that's coming in. And what I love about the Ace of Cups, it's also a card that's telling you to focus on yourself. You have to have self-love in order for you to find the love that you are looking for. All right, I love that. So let's go ahead and grab one more message for the collective, for Aquarius, for the second half. So I wanted to go ahead and grab from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. This particular deck actually has been revised since I published this one. So if you go to my website for my decks, you'll find that it looks slightly different. In my opinion, I kind of feel it's a lot better than this version. But it's got very similar messages. The pictures might be slightly different for some of the cards. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for the second half of September. What do we need to know here? Look at this, guys. That makes sense for me. So it says insignificant. I feel so insignificant, so small. You treated me like an afterthought, like I didn't matter, always putting me last on your priority list. I feel like I'm being sucked into this never-ending abyss of darkness and sadness. You've knocked me down for the last time. No one will ever make me feel this small ever again. So going back to what we've already seen in your reading and why that's so significant, right from the very beginning, guys, remember this card? Somebody just didn't put you first. You were not a priority. They didn't make time for you, never had time for you is what it says. Always in a rush, always in a hurry to be able to spend time maybe with other people. They really weren't wanting to get into anything too serious. This is just on a superficial level, treating you like you are insignificant, okay? So no wonder some of you guys have decided with this Eight of Cups to walk away, okay? Because you deserve more. You deserve better. I'll go ahead and grab from my Valentine Connection Tarot here. For Aquarius, angels and spirit guides, please. So yeah, this is you putting your foot down. No one will ever make you feel that small ever again. Only if you allow it, you know? Look at this. There's the Divine Masculine coming in as the Emperor. So if this is you, Divine Feminine, letting your masculine know, it's like, look, you made me feel so small. You made me feel so insignificant. If this is your masculine wanting to come towards you as a better version of themselves, well, there they are coming in as the best version of themselves, as the Emperor, because this is somebody who would not ever make you feel that way. If for some of you, I'm getting to this could even be a new love, a new masculine coming in to really be able to show up for you the way you need to be loved. And I absolutely love how we've got the Eight of Pentacles right after that one, because this is clarifying here for you, Divine Feminines, that you've got a masculine who's really willing to put in all of the necessary effort. This is somebody who's not afraid to put in the work. Okay, so that's great. We also have the King of Cups right here. We have the Judgment card right there. We've got the Death card. And then we have the Five of Swords, which makes total sense for me. Because there's a situation here that came to an end, guys, because we have a person who just wasn't loving you as best as they could. They might not have come towards you with the best version of themselves. We do see conflicts with that Five of Swords. You guys could have had a lot of tension in the relationship. So even though that part of the relationship, that part of your life, that chapter might have come to an end, there is a new beginning as well that comes forward with the Death card. That's that transition It's like turning a new page, you know? I'm also kind of feeling for some of you that you might even have this person from your past. It could be an ex wanting to reconnect with you. It could be an apology. Maybe they finally recognize how they treated you that way and they're not wanting to do that again. So it really depends, Divine Feminine, if you're willing to give your masculine another chance to come towards you as that Emperor, to be able to open up their heart fully, to offer this cup of love to you, to let you know that they love you, they're fully in, they have this compassionate heart rather than the cold, emotionless one that we've seen earlier, you know? So I would not be surprised truly if there was some form of communication that came forward, especially from the masculine to the feminine, possibly the second half of September. All right, guys, so I will leave that there. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And as I've mentioned, the action buttons that are at the end of this video. Thank you guys so very much. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully there was something here that resonated with you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.